Hey everyone, thank you for watching. You are on channel MLT Lectures. In this video, we will discuss about blood group system. At the end of this video, you will be able to know what are different kinds of blood group system, Landsteiner law, classical blood group system, that is ABO blood grouping, then rhesus blood grouping system, and lastly clinical implication of blood grouping. To know blood grouping system in detail, we must be familiar with these terminologies. They are agglutinogen, which means antigen present on the cell membrane of RBC, agglutinins, which are antibodies against agglutinogen present in the plasma, then agglutination. This is the reaction between agglutinogens and agglutinins. Now, before moving towards the blood group system, let us introduce Karl Landsteiner, who discovered blood group system to us. He even got a Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine in 1930. Now, classification of blood group. There are almost 35 blood group system known. These can be divided into major blood group system, minor blood group system, and familiar blood group system. In major blood group system, we talk about ABO blood group system and RH system. For minor blood group system, we have MNS, P, and Lutheran blood group system. And for familiar blood group system, we study Kell, Duffy, Lutheran, Lewis, Kidd, etc. Now let us look in detail about ABO blood group system. In ABO blood group system, we have 4 blood group type. They are A, B, AB, and O. The ABO gene is located on the long arm of chromosome 9. Antigen type A and type B on the surface of the RBC are the cause of blood transfusion reaction. So, to know about Landsteiner law, it states that if an agglutinogen is present on the red blood cell membrane, the corresponding agglutinin must be absent in the plasma. Correspondingly, if an agglutinogen is absent on the red blood cell membrane, the corresponding agglutinin must be present in the plasma. This ABO blood group system was discovered by Karl Landsteiner, as I said earlier, into A, B, and O group. Then, in 1902, Van de Castello and Sertoli discovered the 4th blood group, that is AB blood group. In 1911, Van Tergren and Hirschfeld divided group A into 2 subgroups. They are A1 and A2. Now, ABO antigen or antigen of ABO blood group appear in the 6th week of the fetal life. They are present on the red cell membrane and in other tissues like salivary gland, pancreas, kidneys, but except in CNS. The H antigen is also present usually in all the individual. H antigen, it is the formation of antigen A and antigen B. For example, we need reticulocytes to form RBC. In similar way, H antigen is important in the formation of antigen A and antigen B. The H antigen, when it is attached to a sugar compound, that is N-acetyl galactosamine, then it forms A antigen. Then when antigen H is attached with D-galactose sugar compound, then B antigen is formed. Now we can see here, if you belong to the blood group A, you have A antigen on the surface of your red blood cell and B antibodies in your blood plasma. Similarly, blood group B, if you people belong to the blood group B, you have B antigen in the surface of your red blood cell and A antibodies in your blood plasma. This we are talking according to Landsteiner law. Likewise, if you belong to the blood group AB, you have both A and B antigen on the surface of your red blood cells and there is no antibodies in your blood plasma. And lastly, for blood group O people, if you belong to blood group O, you have neither A or neither B antigen on the surface of your red blood cell, but you have A and B antibodies in your plasma. Here we can see in a table that antigen A is present in the surface of group A and anti-B is present in the plasma. Likewise, group B contains B antigen in the surface of the red blood cells and antibody A in the plasma. In group AB, there is no antibodies present in the plasma. Both the antigen A and B are present in the red blood cells. Likewise, in blood group O, there is no antigen on the surface of red blood cells, but both antibody A and B are present in the plasma. Now, next important blood group system is the Rh system. This was discovered by Landsteiner and Wiener in 1937. Antigen discovered in the rhesus monkey, so it is termed as Rh system. Rh is an antigen on the surface of RBC. Rh positive has the antigen. Rh negative do not have the Rh antigen. Now Rh factors. There are 45 different types of Rh agglutinogen, but common is C, D and E. But we mostly take in consideration for Rh factor D. 85% of the people have D antigen and they are Rh positive. As a rule, a person ABO and Rh blood group are reported together. For example, we write as O plus or O positive and A negative. Now Rh antigen, D antigen is the most common and the most immunogenic antigen which may cause transfusion reaction. Approximately 80 to 85% of the people have D antigen. Individuals lacking D antigen are Rh negative. Here we can see in the figure that Rh positive blood cell has Rh factor on the surface of its red blood cells and Rh negative do not have the Rh factor on its surface. Now, why it is important to do blood grouping? Blood grouping is important in case of blood transfusion, in preventing hemolytic disease, in paternity dispute, in medical legal cases, and in knowing susceptibility to disease. Thank you. Hope you like the content. Please like, share and subscribe the channel.